Good day. Another problem I encounter now is this high output engine, 1980. It's got the two-piece timing gear on it, and it's really stuck on there. And don't want to start bending up my plate here to get a three-drop puller behind it. So I'm going to go with the old school method here. I'm going to ground out the gear, and I'm going to weld my... Hey Charlie, you coming to help me again here? Hey Charlie. So I'm going to weld my slide hammer onto that, unless Charlie's going to weld it on for me. Not sure yet. And once I get this other piece out, I'm going to take... Hey, that's not helping me. You're going to take the ground off. You're going to take the ground off. So let me pause it. I'm going to weld on, and we're going to slide hammer this gear off. I might even get my bigger slide hammer for this. Alright, so be careful. You got oil and cardboard and grease and all that stuff around, so when you weld on here. This gear here is already worn out. A lot of sand and dirt's gone through it. So I use my bigger slide hammer here. Instead of the little guy, I just find sometimes the bigger ones are a lot easier to not screw around with. So you see I'm just sliding. I tried fighting with that, and that comes off a lot easier like that. There's the gear. Now I just cut it off or give it a whack with a hammer. That's a 1144 leaded material, so it is a little bit soft. And I'll take the second part off here in a bit. Alright, for the second part here, you want to take a rag, stuff it in there, should wet it down. I'm going to be a little bit more careful here because I do this quite often. Keep an eye on things. I'm going to weld on my smaller slide hammer and just see if I can actually pull it off, and be careful of the keyway. Do not mar that up or get sparks on it, and make sure you only ground the gear or the crankshaft. You do not want to ground the block because you'll arc your bearings or cause other problems on the crankshaft. Get it right grounded on the crankshaft itself or on the bushing. Okay, I'm gonna pause it, come back. Alright, so I welded it on, and so when you put a weld on that collar, it's going to make it expand on the outside, and I'll see it. These ones are usually pretty hard to get off. There it's coming. So I got my little small slide hammer here. It's all homemade out of stuff I got, so you can see it's coming off. Doesn't take a lot, but I've had these that were really seized on there. Again, be careful that you don't cause any fires, catching the rag on fire, oil and grease around here. Like I said, I do this quite often, so I'm pretty cautious and aware of my surroundings. Alright, so hopefully that helps some of you guys. Or the two-piece timing gear. Alright, over and out.